The general purpose of this project was to understand how we can enhance the quality of life of older adults. Specifically, our objectives were to apply what we learned in class in a practical setting and to utilize the 5 principles of service learning: reciprocity, partnership, capacity building, sustainability, and reflection. Reciprocity was achieved by putting time and effort into our weekly Bingocize meetings. Our preparation and execution of the program taught the residents how to take care of their bodies, and their response to the program taught us in return. We learned which way to conduct the program, explain exercises, and provide feedback to get the best results from our participants. Partnership was achieved by working with the staff at Bowling Green Towers to best accommodate the program for the participants in the facility. We also sought to build the capacity of the participants in the community of BG Towers to be able to continue the exercise portion of this program on their own. We provided them with a write-out of the exercises we completed so that they could look back on the sheet in case they forgot. We achieved the reflection portion of this service learning through class and group discussions and also through written reflections. Following along the 5 principles of service learning ultimately allowed us to understand how we can enhance the quality of life of older adults.
Our Bingocize program took place at Bowling Green Towers. The atmosphere always had a sense of excitement. As for the safety aspects of the community site, there were some areas of concern. The flooring was an issue in multiple areas and very conducive to falls. Another issue that we noticed was the weight of the doors. Some of the doors were very heavy and a little hard to open. Overall, the site was great for our Bingocize sessions. We held the sessions in the common area, and there was plenty of room for all the exercises and activities. There was a vast difference in participants in our program. Some of them liked the mastery model, where the leader would model and they would follow, but some preferred the learning model, where we would sit alongside them and help show them personally what to do. Where our participants differed the most was in physical capabilities. Our spectrum ranged from wheelchair-bound and unable to feel from the chest down to physically able to do all the exercises and perhaps more without any struggle. Before we began the Bingocize program, we conducted tests on our participants to see where they were physically. One of the tests conducted was the 4-stage balance test. We only had one participant get through all 4 stages and only one get through 3 stages. The other 3 participants only got through the 2nd stage of the test. Our Bingocize sessions hit heavily on balance, so hopefully these results will improve. The second results from our pre-testing are from the Timed Up and Go test. Collectively, our participants' average age is 68.2, so the normative data shows that they should have an average time of 8.1 seconds for the Timed Up and Go test. Their average time was actually 22.1 seconds. Like I said before, we have a vast difference in the physical abilities of our participants as well as a large spread in ages. So this chart allows you to see how different our results were for the Timed Up and Go for each participant. The blue columns show the time in seconds that it actually took our participants to complete the test, and the orange columns show how long it should have taken for their age according to normative data. These are the results of the 30-second chair stand test. The blue columns show the number of chair stands the participants completed, and the orange columns show the normative number for their age. As you can see, for the pre-testing, only one of our participants scored above the average. Last are the results for the 10-meter walk test. The blue columns represent the gait speed in meters per second that our participants achieved when completing the test. The orange columns are the normative values for gait speed for the age of our participants. None of our participants reached the normative values in the pre-testing for this test, but hopefully Bingocize has helped them and we will see improvement on their post-testing.
Throughout the semester, we gained real-life experience working with older adults while being exposed to a variety of physical fitness levels among the continuum of aging. We were challenged to use our creativity skills to adapt to the physical and cognitive differences among our residents. Bingocize has given us a great opportunity to spread the importance of exercise among the older population and to start and/or continue on a path to improving their overall quality of life with the hopes of increasing successful aging. During Bingocize, we accomplished the goal of decreasing exercise barriers among each individual. We provided an encouraging atmosphere by engaging with our participants and modifying exercises to fit their individual needs. Throughout the semester, we saw an increase in confidence, with participants wanting to challenge themselves by advancing to stronger resistance bands and performing balance exercises on the balance pad. To meet the members' outcome expectations of the program, we made sure to educate them on the value of each exercise and how it will benefit their activities of daily living.
Looking back at our time spent at Bowling Green Towers, we feel like we could have started the program in a better way. Had we shown a little more confidence in our actions or when we went to correct participants' movements, maybe we would have thought differently. It was definitely noticeable that once we figured out what we were doing, the players really started to understand how exercise implementation could potentially help them in the future. While reminiscing about earlier visits to Bowling Green Towers, we also realized we probably should have made more connections between the exercises and the participants' daily activities, as well as individualizing the exercises to each person's specific needs. We feel like we did not accomplish putting together a full exercise program where everyone was pushed to the physical level that they were capable of. Even though each person may not have been pushed to their limit physically, we still saw significant improvement overall.
By participating in the program, our participants had the opportunity to stretch themselves socially, mentally, and physically. Socially, they stepped out of their comfort zone and met new people while participating in the program. Increasing their quality of life with social interaction was very beneficial for all of the participants. Mentally, the participants were motivated to do something beneficial, such as exercise for their body. Becoming more familiar and comfortable with exercise improved the participants' self-efficacy because they continually grew in confidence with their exercises. Physically, the participants were pushed more than they were used to. They had no prior exposure to resistance exercise except for during physical therapy sessions. Many of them were in poor health condition, but the program showed them that it is not too late to get involved with exercise and push themselves towards a better quality of life.
Maintaining functional independence is something many older adults want. Regular exercise involving strength and balance training can help to maintain or even regain the fitness levels needed for more independent living. Being able to climb stairs, work in your garden, bringing groceries into your home, avoiding falls, and maybe most importantly, being able to play and interact with our children and grandchildren should be goals we all hope to maintain throughout life. But many studies have proven that older populations possess the same muscle-building qualities of their younger counterparts. All that may stand in your way is simply making the decision to be more active. The take-home message would be, when it comes to reaping the benefits of exercise, it's never too late to start. In conclusion, we are very grateful not only for the knowledge and practical experience we gained from working with older adults, but for the relationships that we have created with these older adults in our community. We learned that Miss Wanda used to sing opera professionally and even had a song on the radio. Miss Mary likes to craft and brought all of her Christmas crafts downstairs to show us her inventive creations. Miss Kathy had each nail polished a different color and changed those colors every week. Miss Barbara enjoys dancing and listening to music, and Miss Sharon loves to be in charge and holds the bingo game hostage each week until she is ready to bring it down from her room. We are sad to see this time at Bowling Green Towers come to an end, but we encourage to pursue further community activities involving older adults.